Bam! All right, happy Sunday, ladies and gentlemen. We are finally here. Mega Man Maker League presents Buddy Week. Mega Marino here with Lime Time. Lime, how we doing?
Hey, what's going on, Marino? How you doing?
Good, man. Getting excited here. We have quite the show for you guys today. I hope you brought a friend. I hope you brought a buddy. I hope you brought a pal, because it's Buddy Week. So what does that mean? In just a moment, we will be showing you 16 different racers coming all over different parts of the world to play custom handcrafted Mega Man Maker levels. And the theme this week is Buddy Week. So all of the creators had to make levels and themes with buddies. So what does that mean? Are you going to have a friend with you? Are you going to need to find a friend, bring a friend, use a friend? I mean, it's tough waters out there, so we'll see. But yeah, guys, we're going to have 16 different people playing for 90 minutes to get points. So every level they get, they will accumulate a point, and they get a level a point per level, and they also get a bonus point for level 11. We have 11 levels this week. So this is there's this week and next week to get points, and that's it, guys. So there's only 2 more weeks to get points. So the competitors will be out for blood today, trying to get those juicy points so they can advance to tournament week, which is in 2 weeks from now. So that's it. It's towards the end of season 2, the regular season, of course. Only 2 more weeks left. So get excited. Put your tissue boxes away. Don't get too upset, because it's going to be spicy. Lime, what are you looking forward to the most today?
I'm going to be looking forward to a lot of the different buddies that we're going to be seeing. All the different helpers that we have in wonderful world of Mega Man Maker. Whether it be Beat or Rush or maybe a Flame Buddy or maybe even some other types of buddies that you wouldn't have expected. And, you know, the friends we made along the way, of course.
Yeah, no spoilers, no spoilers. Yo, Didi with the sub. Thank you so much. So, again, guys, get hype, grab a friend, grab a buddy. We're going to get right into it. Mega Man Maker League Week 7 Buddy Week is about to start.
1 second, Marino. Looks like we have to leave.
Man.
It is the first screen.
All right, so we have Woofo, Fish on a Stick Gaming, CC the Owl, Brickman. We also have Fatty, Kumba, Lunacris, and Miria. So we're going to have tons of really skilled racers, again, from all over the different parts of the world, guys, coming together to jump and shoot, press buttons here on Sunday. So, man, all these racers are really good. If you've been following the season, you'll know that all the names that you see on stream are not unfamiliar. You should be comfortable with everybody's name. It is a household name here if you're a Mega Man Maker League follower. These guys have been getting points and killing it all season. So we're going to hope to see some more good action today. Again, guys, there's 11 levels instead of 10. So they all have to do is complete 10 levels. The 11th level is optional, but I do expect to see most people finish all 10 levels and get to the 11th level. So, of course, as we get into the levels, I will break down the lore as we go. So what we're going to do, guys, is talk a little bit about the point systems just before the runners get pressing buttons here. So let's take a look at the point standings, just so we can get an idea as to what this is all accumulating and snowballing towards. So you see 2 gold badges on top. That is CC the Owl and Fatty. They are fighting for first place today, guys. And we all have the privilege of watching them on stream. So pay close look to those 2. But of course, we have Kumba in 3rd with 98 points. Dirksy and Enki are tied for 4th with that good old 69. So if you pay attention to this, maybe even screenshot it at home, and you can have your own little fantasy bracket action happening. It's hard because all these guys are good. Like, I don't care who wins. I just hope they pick a spicy theme as their reward for being first place. And then, of course, we have Nisei the Cat, Brickman, Woofo Ozoma, Sky, Rurik, Fish on a Stick, Farcraft, Moly Man, Hyper Convoy, and Hellfire, which is our top 16 currently. So if we were to end Hellfire, if we were to cut off right now and say that's it, tourney's over, the top 16 is who will advance. So what we're really looking at today are people like Miria in 17th, Danaz in 18th, Silently in 19th, etc. So everyone who follows and fits in the 17th through 22nd or 32th bracket really needs to put on a show today and maybe knock some of these lower fish out of the water. So it's really exciting stuff. At the end of the day, guys, we're doing this for fun and just passion out of our own free time, okay? So yes, they're fighting for points. They're fighting for blood. They're going to be at each other's throats, but hopefully they have fun along the way. A big shout out to production for pulling this up and giving us a nice behind the scenes as to what the snowball effect is, what we're building up towards. So Owl and Fatty guys on stream, of course, Kumba on stream. It's going to be a high octane Mega Maker across the board with every name that you see in front of you on this leaderboard. So big takeaways from this: Owl and Fatty fighting for first place, Dirksy Anki fighting at a 69, Brickman and Wolfo fighting at a 62, and then of course Miria, Danaz, Silently, and Atomic trying to squeeze into top 16. So really exciting stuff. Let's just get right back into it. Man, whew, blood's boiling. I think the racers are ready. They've had the levels for a few minutes now. We give them time to analyze the names, maybe check the level creators, and see if they get an edge. Who knows? I don't know. I should probably also say that we nerfed this pack pretty significantly, but it should still be challenging for the players. And more importantly, we provided gifts and help for them to make everything crystal clear. So nobody should be stuck. Everybody should just have fun. So that's it. No more Rentorinos, guys. We're going to get right into it. I'm going to give us the juicy countdown. Chat, let me see you press some buttons. Unless I see like 5 buttons in chat, this race is not starting. So chat, hype it up. Let's go. Mega Man Maker Sunday, week 7, Buddy Week. It's coming, baby. It's coming. So, ready for the countdown? I'm about to do it. I'm going to do it.
Do it.
All right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Play Mega Man Maker 5. Wait, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go! Go, go, go! Play button, go! Play button, go! Okay, so first level, guys, we have Call of the Wild, created by QC. Lime, you want to talk about the buddy in this level?
Well, the buddy in this level is going to be very interesting. What I like to see is the use of the kitty. Everybody loves your kitty. Everybody knows them and loves them. And we're going to be seeing a lot of Roll using the kitty to jump around and make all sorts of different jumps and obstacles that they'll be overcoming.
Yeah, it's true. So Roll's the only character that can use Tango. Of course, Tango is the buddy, the nice, cute little green kitty that you see on screen. Works a little bit like Rush Coil in Mega Man 5. You can jump on it and then jump off of it. So that is going to be the main focus. And of course, QC, the creator, gave the player Triple Blade. So this is also a weapon from Mega Man 10. It's a Triple Blade, as its name suggests, and it shoots in like 3 different angles, if you will, and you can stack the damage doing very high DPS to anything in front of you. So that's your main source of damage, and then of course you have Tango. So you're going to see these players go through this jungle using Tango, trying to use the indicators as the creators place as jumping points, kill all the wildlife, including the kitties and are those chickens or roosters? And ladybugs in the sky. So you're in the jungle fighting for your life, and you have your cat companion. So a nice straightforward level 1.
Yep, really good aesthetic in this level. I like the combination of tiles. Looks really good. This is something that you could easily see in a traditional Mega Man style game.
Nice, we see Lunar Chris grabbing the E-Tank. Let's see how the other runners are doing. See if anyone else is grabbing E-Tanks here on Sunday. Looks like we have a bit of a hiccup between Fatty and Wolfo. Of course, we'll figure it out. We see Fish on a Stick having no time for E-Tanks. Meanwhile, Owl towards the later half of the level, and Brickman almost neck and neck with Owl.
Yep. We'll have some nice screen sync action.
Oh yeah, Owl didn't want to trust that one-way platform, but you just trust sometimes.
Sometimes you just have to trust, and it's tough to trust these days.
I gotta give a shout out to Brickman's split names. They're called 10 fun levels, and number 1 is called 1 extra fun level. Oh, that's the bonus name. Okay, yeah. So Brickman knows we're here for fun, as we see him make it to the boss fight, which is Toadman.
And everybody knows you never die to Toadman, especially when you have Triple Blade. Easy fight.
Oh yeah. You just basically walk up to him and you say Triple Blade, you whisper it in his ear, and then he dies. So very, very simple. As we see Brickman and Owl, that's it. They're already done with level 1, and it looks like they're going to finish in the same cubby. Great stuff. Let's talk about level 2 quick. We have Meet Your Beat, created by TOXIN. So Beat is the buddy or your companion this week. Of course, you can only use Beat with Roll. Yep, big shout outs to NRS, the nice flashy logo. It's literally flashing, so big shout outs to NRS, of course. And you get to fly around with Flappy Beat, which is the official name of the bird in the game. Just be aware not to touch walls, Lime. If you touch walls while you're on your bird, the bird will drop you, and you will fall and maybe die. So stay away from walls.
No, birds don't like being bonked, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's true. Nice job. Fish on a stick wraps it up. We see Owl make his way right through. So let's check on the other guys, see if anyone else is in level 2. See Brick and Owl in level 2. We also see Kumba flapping his wings, cruising through level 2. We got Kumba, or excuse me, we got Fatty on the stream now. Love to see it.
Ludicrous making quick work of Code Man.
We know Kumba likes spike jumps, but you can't try that one, okay, Kumba? That doesn't work, Kappa. Yeah, it's worth mentioning, guys. If you look at the...
Oh no, Ludicrous.
If you look at the background in the level that Kumba's playing, the bird level, at the very top of the ceiling, you'll see a bunch of empty blocks. Those used to be spikes, so we now made it a little bit more accessible for people to just kind of flap around and not have to worry about your head so much. So it does open it up and make it a lot more breathable and free.
Well, that's what you do. You give bonk tiles and you're good to go.
Good job, Lunar Chris, wrapping it up. We see Miria killing a big kitty and then using her small kitty.
Yep, all sorts of kitty action.
Oh, Kumba. I think it's Kumba's first time using Beat. I can't get official wording on that, but it might be his first time using Beat. Let's switch back to the others, see how they're doing, if we have any other flappers. We have 4 flappers! Woo!
4
Wolfo
flappers.
and Fish and Owl and Brick, they're all flapping. And you know what? If we had a buddy, we can have a wolf buddy, an owl buddy, a fish buddy, and a brick buddy. Think about that.
Yeah, that would be pretty good.
So the idea here, guys, is they're gonna collect keys.
Flying through level 2.
Oh yeah, they're wasting no time here. Some people are fighting for first, and everyone's just out for blood. So you're gonna see Astroman, who is a midway boss, get completely destroyed here. You kill Astroman in space with a broomstick on Sunday. Feels pretty good. And then the rest of the idea is you run around and you collect 4 different keys, and then you have to collect 3 more. So you're just kind of flapping around collecting keys associated with certain doors that allow you to progress. And it's very, very obvious, but the hardest part of the level is definitely getting the keys.
Yep, a little bit of exploring right there, but after you get your keys, the level continues onwards, and it's pretty much just flapping around with your bird, exploring some of these nice spiked towers.
Man.
Ooh, a drop from Brickman.
That was basically a commentator's curse, because I was about to say how smooth he was moving, and I couldn't even say it. We see a double Whopper fight between Brick and Owl, taking out the Whopper with the broom. Very nice. We got a nice little piece of sync here.
Nice piece.
Let's switch back to the other runners, see how they're doing. We have Kumba. Everyone's flapping now. Love to see it. Got some NRS love on the bottom left. Kumba trying to get the keys about the 60% mark of the level. And we see Fetty not too far behind him. And Kumba's scared. He doesn't want to advance. He's intimidated.
Looks like he wanted nothing to do with that little eye.
Woo! That's scary.
Ludicrous on the midway boss of level 2.
Yep. Sync action between Fatty and Lunar Chris. So there can be some RNG elements here. We see Astroman give them both meteors right off the bat. Double meteor action.
Astroman's RNG is completely awful sometimes.
Whoa! Yo, double checkpoint touchers! Look at the sync action, baby! Let's... Oh. Alright.
2 pieces of the kitchen sink already today.
That's right. Man, the colors in this level are something else, too. Like, I live in Florida. It's the Sunshine State. Everything's nice and beach and summer themed. But I'll tell you what, this level is prettier than the entire state I live in. I gotta admit it. Nice summer sky. It's about 6 or 7 o'clock in this level. You see the sun is setting.
The sun is setting on a summer Sunday, is what you're saying?
Say that. Rap got line. That's why he's on commentary, ladies and gentlemen. Why he gets paid the big bucks. So yeah, not much to say here, guys. They're just going to be flapping, collecting keys. All of them are just flapping and collecting keys. So let's switch to the others, see how they're doing.
See if he's got any... Oh, look at that!
Level 3 is called Rush Racket, created by the one and only Chomber's Chimney Piece, aka Chombey. So, this level, the first level, used your cat. The second level uses your bird. The third level, Lime, uses your dog. So, you get to use Rush Coil and Rush Jet. Both of them in one level, double Rush combo action. If Rush Submarine was in the game, I would like to think we'd see it in the same level. So shout outs to Rush Submarine, wherever you are.
Submarine in the game, we would obviously have to have a sub week.
That was the most stubborn thing I've ever seen Owl do. That was nice. So yeah, this level is very long. It's also very simple in terms of design and progression. Chombey went out of his way to make sure it had a nice seamless flow to it while still having your DMs, aka your sneaky enemies that kind of congest the player's path. But they're placed strategically to a point where you can navigate through them if you have good reactions and if you just kind of prepare their existence. So you just kind of have to assume they're going to be there, ready to snipe you, and you can adapt. A lot of these jumps are very tight, they're very specific, but there's basically more or less 1 or 2 tiles worth of generosity between each jump. Probably closer to 1 tile worth of generosity for each jump, but it's very well polished.
Yeah, the tile work in this level is absolutely amazing. Really well done by Chombey here. The theme of the red and the gray really makes it pop.
Oh man, I can't even enjoy some sync action without wanting to switch. So let's switch to the others, see how they're doing. We see Brick and Owl cruising. We also see Kumba, some more flapping. Kumba is in level 3, which is again called Rush Racket. And Fatty and Ludacris are double Whopper fighting.
Oh boy, a little bit more sync action, maybe? Just
what a banger. You see Kumba mashing into the bangers? He's having fun. That's what you want to see.
Uh-oh, and he goes the wrong way.
Yeah, he's going backwards, dude! Wait, Kumba! Wait, Kumba! Wait, Kumba! Kumba? Wait.
He's going completely backwards.
Kumba.
You missed the blue and red box at the end?
Yeah, I don't know. So, in case you guys can't tell, every other player's going left, and Kumba's like, you know what? Try go right. See if it's faster. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, that's what he's trying to do.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah,
in a
because
Mega Man game, you usually go right.
Yeah, because Chombey flew him around with Rush. He forgot he opened this part and went all the way back, thinking that Chombey was actually that evil. I mean, write that down for Season 3, Chombey, but...
That was amazing.
Thank you, Kuma. That was amazing, yeah.
Ooh, that little nice jump. I like to see it.
So at the same time... Yeah, it's true. And at the same time, we go from basically 4 nice summer, enjoyable, warm, summer, beautiful sections to just 4 red screens of doom. This level looks scary.
It's not scary, you know why? Because you got your dog with you.
True, true. Alright, let's switch arena, see what we got on the other side, how the racers are holding up. A lot of red. Woofo, Owl, and Brick are all rush racketing. Yo, screen wipe from Owl! Oh! Oh! Take my money. That excites me. Owl, I see you, dude. I see you. I see you. Man. I'm done here. I think I can just... I'm done. I'm fulfilled. Week's good for me. I'm done. My job's done.
Your job here is finished, huh?
Done. We see Owl getting the Smiler. I'm pretty sure everyone gets that Smiler. You can, of course, just hold left on Rush. It's basically a free 1-up. So, nice guy Chombey, always looking out for the racers.
Ooh. Oh.
Ooh, boopa boopa.
Let's
Man,
go,
this is
Brick.
kind of scary, guys. And again, because we're getting towards the end of the tournament, we're going to start seeing more syncs, more high-octane gameplay as these racers get comfy, more experience, and especially fight for first place. Owl and Fatty are fighting for first place, which is why they're playing out of their mind. So speaking of Fatty, let's check on him and the other runners, see how they're doing. Ooh, Fatty taking some damage, saying no big deal. Kumba going the right way in the level, love to see it.
Yeah.
Miria being intimidated by hands down the hardest part of level 2, which is why we made an entire GIF around magnet ceilings. Very tricky section she's on, so... Oh no, Miria! Alright, I won't talk about Miria anymore, because I felt that might have been a commentator's curse, and I really want her to do good. So, Miria, for your benefit, I won't talk about you anymore. Shoutouts to Miria. Give her your energy. Man, there's a lot to take in, Lime. Man.
Kumba. A lot of people having a rough time with their doggo here.
Again, it's a long level. You have to trust your doggo. Sometimes you ride on him when he's laying. Sometimes you jump on him when he's neutraling. You know, you got to be one with your dog.
Yep.
Oh, Fatty thought about going for the question mark block.
If you've ever
He's like,
been
nope,
wondering how to
there's
use any of Rush's abilities, this level is going to teach you all of them.
True.
That's for sure.
True. Scary spike right on the checkpoint screen. Love to see it.
Ooh, that damage on Kumba, sniping him into the pit.
Oh, he's doing it. Okay, I have played enough Mega Man Maker to know what that little jump and wiggle means. Kumba, I see you. It's too early for that. It's only 15 minutes in the race, and he's already doing a jump and wiggle, goddammit, Chombey wiggle. I know what that wiggle was, okay? Too early for that. But man, he is not, oh man. Feedback, let's go, dude! Alright. So, this is so much fun. Lunar Chris trying to cooperate. Or I should say his dog is trying to cooperate with him. A lot of baseballs being thrown today.
Yeah. We don't talk about the baseball snipers. That's probably one of the most hated enemies in Mega Man Maker.
Yeah, top 3, 100%. Top 3, for sure. Top 2, probably. Don't ask me what the other one is.
Yeah, we all know what the other one is. The Picket
The rabbit?
Man.
Bunny?
The Picket Man.
Oh, the Picket! Yeah, that's your top 3, guys. Your Picket Man sniper, your Bunny sniper. Oh, Pistol Pete's too, dude. Top 4, live on stream. Alright, let's switch to the others, see how they're holding up. I know Owl and Brick were cruising, see where they're at. Exactly what I thought.
Yeah, Browns are also pretty bad. Oh, that
Owl and Brick, man, guys.
7 frame at a fish on stick.
They are on level 4, which is called Angular Fireburst. So bottom left, Owl and Brick are on level 4. It's created by NIESAN, aka the level 5 master. He knows what he's doing in terms of difficulty, balance, and of course, puzzles. So you use Gemini Laser here to shoot off of specific spots on the walls indicated by targets, and it allows you to reflect the Gemini Laser in certain patterns throughout the room to hit certain angles to either hit on-off switches, enemies, weapon blocks, or something to allow you to progress. So if you look at Brick and Owl's screen, you'll see more often than not, Owl's going to shoot this target and trust where the beam's going to go. And as you see, perfect, well done first try. Owl wipes out the all floor blocks needed to progress his buddy, which is the little fireman. So look at the top left of the screen, that little fire guy, the cute little fire enemy, just walking, that's your buddy. So pay attention to him, you're gonna need him throughout the whole level. And before I can even talk about the level line, Owl is on the boss of level 4, which is Freeze, Mother Trucker Man.
Freeze, Mother Trucker Man.
So this fight, as you can see, if you trust the targets, which Owl is doing, they only hit while Freeze Man is jumping. So the real strat here, which I'm hoping he'll see in a second, is to do little baby jumps and just shoot in the hole. But he's just trusting the creator, and it's working. Wowzers. I never would have done that. Big shoutouts to NIESAN, big shoutouts to Owl. You just trust the NRS creators. Nice job.
Good stuff.
Let's see what Brick does. Let's see if Brick... Is Brick gonna shoot in the cubby line?
I think Brick's gonna try the target and then go for the jump.
He's just trusting the target too and gets frozen for his trouble. Man, a lot of trust out today on Sunday as we see Owl make his way to level 6. Level 5, which is called the Temple of Snek. Yeah, so this is made by Hunter. Basically, brand new addition to Season 2. He's worked really hard to make all of his levels for Season 2, so he's basically a new household name for Season 2. So big shout outs to Hunter. This is a snake level. Your buddy is Search Snake. You have to shoot Search Snake on Sunday very sneakily, walls sideways, and certainly suggest that you snipe them in the certain spot or else you will not be able to progress. So you have to shoot your snakes, hit enemies, hit bombs, hit on-off switches, and pop weapon blocks. Count snakes by looking at the weapon, by the count bombs, and then progress. So again, more trusting and more just raw execution. So a lot of simple stuff, but it could be very overwhelming in terms of what you see. A lot of on-off switches and blocks and stuff. So a lot of it is trust, and a lot of it is just trust your gut.
Yep, a lot of stuff is very well indicated in this level. It's nice to see good usage of Search Snake. This is one of my all-time favorite weapons. Really underused, and to see it demonstrated in this manner makes a really great level.
Yeah, I have to really give a shout out to the creators this week. I try to give them some love every week, but this week especially, making buddy levels in general, or escort levels, or companion levels, whatever you call them, they can either be too hard, too puzzly, too non-obvious, or too cryptic. And guys, they fine-tune the crap out of these levels for the enjoyment of the players and anyone who touches them. So I really hope they're enjoying the levels. For the exception of Kumba doing the salty wiggle, I like to think everyone's having fun, but it's very hard to tell. But I hope they are. So let's switch over to the other runners as we see Brickman and Owl in level 5. We see a lot of horizontal symmetry here. We have Kumba and Fatty on top in level 4. Using their Fire Met Buddy and Miria and Lunar Chris in the longest level of the week, which is level 3 Rush Racket.
Hey, shout out to Shikoshu for that sub. Thank you very much.
Yo, the Subarino, Shikushu, let's go. Love to see it. Could not do this without Shikushu, so shout outs to the Big Daddy himself. He's my buddy. Are you my buddy? He's my buddy. Alright, let's go. I gotta get some keys. Very, again, puzzly section. You see Fatty and Kuma on the same exact screen. 18 minutes in the level. I should say 20 minutes now in the race.
20 minutes in and they're on level 5, so you can see the pace that these guys are on. It's pretty.
They have 70 more minutes! What are we gonna do with that? I guess we can talk about Retro Week for 70 minutes. I don't know.
I mean, I'd be okay with that.
Once we get to season 17, NRS season 17, and we have 16 seasons worth of retro levels, 160 unique retro games used. The new games that are coming out right now will be old enough by season 17 to be retro games. So we will always have retro games. Wow, Miri is not getting the message here, so I really hope she took time to play the tutorial levels or saw the GIFs. Because if she did, she would not be trying to do the stubborino that she's doing now. So if you look on Miria's screen, bottom left, she needs to shoot Rush Jet, and she's just figured it out, I think. She needs to shoot Rush Jet, the other jet, jump on him, and just take damage like a big, grown Mega Man player.
I was testing these levels and I did the exact same thing. I just dumpstered through.
Yeah, I mean, that's why you have 28 health. Use it, you know?
I mean, that's how you learn,
Kumba
right?
Cheese? I missed it. I missed Kumba Cheese. Rewind. Wait, can we rewind the race?
No, but he was sniping in the hole, that's for sure.
Yeah, sniping in the hole on Sunday. Let's see if Fatty does it as he gets there in just a moment.
When I tested that level, I did shoot through the old 2 because I did not even notice there was another way.
Yeah, no, me too. You just naturally think it's the fastest way, which I think it is still faster, but trusting the creators is more enjoyable. So I want to see how Fatty takes on this boss, but let's switch over to the others quick and see how they're doing before they run away with this. We see Brickman on the boss of level 5. So again, Temple of Snake boss created by Hunter. we see
On the,
Toadman and Bubbleman.
Caramel tosser.
So Toadman and Bubbleman are being destroyed by snakes to wrap up level 5. And I'm focusing on bottom left of your screen, which is level 6, which is called Caramel Tosser, which these little screw crushers that you're throwing, which is a Mega Man killer weapon from the boss Punk. They're called Screw Crusher, but they look like little peppermints or little candies. And in this case, they're, I guess, little caramel candies. And you're tossing them, so the level is naturally called Caramel Tosser. And again, you just kind of run around, hit on-off switches at the top of the screen, while you escort your buddy on the bottom of the screen. And as you see, when you progress, it does flip. So all you're doing here, essentially, is freeing up space for the skull to progress and walk. If you do not leave room for him to walk, he dies, and you don't have a buddy anymore. And you can't beat levels without buddies.
Yeah. You always bring your buddy with you.
Owl's already on the boss. Owl's on the boss of level 6 in 24 minutes. The very simple you and Strike Man fight. It's 7 hits, nothing too fancy. You just hit him, and it's going to be over by the time I'm done with the sentence line. So Owl is cruising.
Yep, and Brickman hot on his heels.
Oh, we see Fish on a Stick? Oh, no sandwich. Very nice. Wait, he's dead.
Robot troll.
So, top right of your screen is Grenade Man. And when he does his junkyard dog attack, he shoots beams and concrete and debris from the ceiling, which also drops 2 blocks on either side of the screen, which can crush the player. There's conveyors on either side, symmetrical and mirrored, pointing towards the pit. So if you're neutral or you're standing on the conveyors, they will push you in the pit. So when you kill Grenade Man, you want to be standing on the red platform, which I think Fish just learned. So that was pretty funny. Fish, thank you. Owl on level 7. This level is called Eggfly's Speed Up. This is created by Heavy Elite. Big shout outs to Heavy Elite, a creator from Germany. Really knows his stuff, is a really big fan of on-off blocks, as you can see. Some call him the master of on-off red blocks, aka I do. But Heavy Elite, I see you in chat. Nice to see you, dude. This level uses Magfly, which is from Mega Man 3, Magnet Man. I will say is the scariest of all the buddies. The hardest buddy for me to trust, Lime, because Mega Man 3 is great, but this enemy is kind of janky. It has nothing to do with Mega Man Maker.
Is definitely a tricky enemy to utilize, especially for Buddy Week. I know myself, I have a hard time trusting these guys.
Yeah, it's true. So they're more generous than they appear. You can actually hover left and right on them way more than it's basically shown. It's very generous. But depending on your jump and where you're positioned, you can fly right up to them and almost hit them. So you kind of have to be, I don't want to say experienced with it, but at least anticipate some shenanigans while in this level.
Are they worse than buddies?
Okay.
Oh, there it is.
Trying to cheese the fire guy.
This is blind. Oh my god, there's so much to watch. I know that this is blind. Owl's never played this level, but he just did the speed strat that I do in the video, blind, and it was very impressive. We see Brickman fighting for his life with his buddy Fish on a Stick in level 4. Woofo on the boss. Is Woofo a cubby poker?
Pretty sure you're always a cubby poker.
No, Woofo's a target truster.
Yep, he is a target truster. Look at that.
So we see Fish on a Stick. Fish on a Stick, top right of your screen, lost his buddy. He does not have a fire mat, so hopefully he realizes that he needs his buddy to beat the level. Let's switch to the other runners and see how they're doing. Kumba, tossing some caramels, but his buddy's dead. Okay. Fatty on the boss of Temple of Snek. Again, very straightforward in case you miss it. It's just Toadman, who can rain on you if you're not actively pressing shoot, and Bubbleman, who can cry on your feet if you're standing on the floor.
I bet if the body was a Chungus, Kumba would have kept it alive.
That's exactly right. You're so right. You're so right.
Yeah.
That's actually a really good idea. We should just somehow hard code the game in Notepad and text edit a big Chungus character somehow. Season 3. Okay. So Kumba doing the D-boost. He makes his way in there. We see Fatty loading up Caramel Tosser. He should be in the level in just a moment. It's not that big of a load. Nice.
And Kumba jumping into a pit, looking for more content.
Yeah, gotta have the content. There's tons of smilers this week as well, guys. We've been focused more on, actual gameplay instead of smilers, which I admit sometimes my playtesting is just placing smilers, Kappa, but there are definitely really good smilers in this level, in this pack, I should say, and like 20 of them are in Chombey's level.
I just want to shout out this level again. Just like you have one enemy, you have one weapon, and blocks, and you create this. I don't understand these guys sometimes.
Yep, they're the best in biz. Like I said, it's an honor to work with all these creators every week. There's a reason I'm humbled and bragging enough to say that I hand-selected all of these creators across the world to be a part of this event because they just know what they're doing. So this event would not be possible, of course, without the creators, NRS, and the players. So just shout-outs to everyone involved.
Oh, Kumba lost his buddy.
Kumba lost his buddy right at the end of the section.
As we approach the 30-minute mark, we have amazing progress across the board. Let's switch over to Owl, Brick, and Fish, and Wolfo. Okay, Wolfo and Temple of Snek.
Look at that spread
seems to be
right
doing
there.
pretty nice.
Jesus. We got so many good levels to look at right now. Wolfo on the
4 different ones, actually. We have
Fish on a stick with the fire mat.
You know, for a second I was like, what the hell, CC is already on the final stage, but this is not true.
No, so he is on level 8, which is called To Pierce the Heavens. This used to be level 10, as Didi just hinted at, but it went through several changes and didn't quite make the cut as being the granddaddy pack final capper, I guess. So it's now level 8. The level is called To Pierce the Heavens, which is a take on an anime. I don't know the anime name, but somebody will type it in chat, I'm sure. Created by Dr. ZEOS, also known as Dr. Zigzag. He is the best in business at making tons of content in one room. So taking advantage of one screen's worth of space and really milking it for all it's worth so you can spend a lot of time in one screen naturally by using zigzags or as you see with these drills. And Owl is just cruising, dude.
But I gotta say though, even though this might not be the hardest level, I would say this is the most confusing to navigate.
I agree. There's a lot going on, especially with the big mama and papa drills, and then the now introduced little baby drills, which we'll see the baby drills more in action in a second. There's a lot of waiting, a lot of trust, and more importantly, a lot of assuming while going through this. So you have to, again, trust yourself, trust the creator, and trust the flow. Woofo! Taking time to decide what character he wants to defeat the boss, and we see him going with Proto Man, which gives him access to double damage and shield. So if he gets hit again, he's dead. But I can't imagine. Okay.
Excuse me, you can't imagine what?
Sorry, my microphone had a problem there. We see Owl again cruising through level 8, Brickman cruising through level 7, Fish on a Stick about to wrap up level 4, and Woofo wrapping up level 5.
Realizing that Proto Man is never a good choice.
I like to see him do it. I like to see him take a second and respect, and maybe he gets rewarded for taking the longer path. He was not wrong for deciding that, but didn't get lucky. I love where his head's at. Wolfo's a godlike player, guys. I've been following him very hard in Season 1 and now in Season 2, as I don't want to, say... I'm just not going to say it, but just keep an eye out for Wolfo. He's very, very good and very fun to watch. As all these runners are, of course. So Owl is about to approach the end of the level. I'm very curious. I can't tell if he has the key. I wasn't paying attention, and it's currently covered. If he has a green key, he can end the level early, so to speak, or at least get a one-screen advantage on the final screen by using a key, opening a door, and having early access to a party ball. If he doesn't have it, he's going to have to go around the room, zigzag style, or there is an alternative, which we'll see. So once he climbs up this ladder, we'll see what he does here. So bottom left, kind of focusing on Owl, how he finishes the level. Last screen, what does he do? Looks like he doesn't have the key. So he's going to have to go around and respect it and just win. Very nice job. Brickman on the boss, which we did not get to see yet. So the boss of level 7, Magfly speed up. Lime, what's in the background there? What is that?
That's a pretty evil smiler, if you ask me.
Yeah, that's terrifying. I think it's scarier than the boss.
Easily scarier than the boss.
Level 9. Bottom left of your screen, Owl is on level 9. This level is called Unbeelievable, because there's a B. Unbeelievable. B. Unbeelievable. So it's called Unbeelievable Mandatory Kaizo level. It's obviously not a Kaizo. It's obviously not mandatory. But honey, it's a B level, so be careful. This level looks way harder and more complex than it actually is. If you've ever played MEKA levels, oof. Owl. Sorry, they kind of just took the words out of my mouth. If you ever played a MEKA level, you know that MEKA is known for having the smoothest movement and trustworthy interactions in the game. So the idea here, guys, is the B is your buddy. So bottom left of your screen, you have to shoot your B while this other B is bringing you health. So if you pay attention, there's a bee dragging health the entire level following you, and you have to use the health the bee is giving you to pass a laser at the end of the section. So again, focusing on the bee, just watch the health, and hopefully he will not touch the health until the end of the level, using his buddy or multiple bees as he goes through this whole section, trying not to touch the bee. Oh, so okay. That was a really good attempt. Very nice job. Now let's switch on the others and see how they're doing. Oof, a lot of on-off switches. 3 out of 4 screens have red on-off blocks. Please nerf. So we see Kumba, Magfly speed up, level 7, taking advantage of the Magfly buddy. Kumba's very attracted to this magnet, so we're going to see him kind of cling on it to progress. Fatty, looking... Oh, I thought he was looking for a screen wipe there, but he's just respawning the drill as a respectable gamer should, cruising through level 8. And then Lunar Chris on Temple of Snek, level 5. And Miriam really kind of struggling here with this bad doggo level. Bad dog.
Whoa, 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 whoa. You never blame the doggo.
Bad dog.
I would argue that among these 7 first levels, this one might be, well, this is the longest for sure, but this might be the hardest of the first 7. But there is a reason why you didn't put it on.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. See, that's the thing. First of all, the problem here is I don't think she knows you can hold left on rush and slow it down. Okay, she does. She'll get it. She'll get it. It's very demanding. It's very precise. It's not too precise. It's oh man. It's very hard to make levels, guys. So the whole idea with Buddy Week is there's interactions and specific setups, and it does snowball very fast. So as you see, if you get sniped, you lose movement, and if you lose movement, you jump on your dog later, and when you jump on your dog later, you don't have time to move, and when you don't have time to move, you touch a laser. So you really just kind of have to find the flow and not lose any momentum. She will get it. She knows what she's doing, but yeah, Didi, you're right. This level is a butt kicker.
Fatty making quick work of Dr. ZEOS' Pierce the Heavens.
More importantly, what I was going to say before I had a brain fart, excuse me, Lime, was what makes this hard is it's a mix of inexperience and the specific interactions. There's 11 different buddies that are all used 11 different ways, and CHOMBEY's forcing you to use Rush Jet and Rush Coil, so it's very demanding, and you just kind of have to be on top of it. We're throwing a lot at the players this week, so it's very not uncommon to... Yeah! Alright, she's good. Nice job, Miriam. Nice job.
In there.
Let's go. Lunar Chris, about to wrap up level 5 as we see him get to the boss section. Batty cruising with the drill, trying to keep the drill on screen. And he's in there, very nice. Kumba has to trust the magnet, which is, this might be the scariest level, or the scariest screen in the level. Especially if you're not familiar with mag flies and you press up too much, you will touch the spikes and die.
I mean, I did not watch everything, but I'm pretty sure everybody died to those crates where Maria is dying right now.
Yeah.
One way or another.
Gotta trust your Bunby. We see Kuma flying literally with his Bunby as he makes his way towards the end of level 7. Let's switch over to the other runners and see how they're shaping up before Owl's finished and Brick's right behind him. So we do see Owl on level 10. So this is the final non-optional level if you're trying to beat all of them. As he fails the E-Tank health checker there. Is he restarting? He's restarting. So Owl feels confident enough and maybe ahead enough to go for this E-Tank round. He knows, he's aware of it. We did post gifs of it in Discord giving people a heads up that, hey, in this level, which again is called My Bullet Buddy and I. So the Bullet Buddy is your buddy. At the very start of each section, Pistol Pete, cowboy dude is gonna shoot a bullet. You have to simply escort this bullet, try to keep it on screen, so it can pop a dust block at the very end and allow Protoman to progress. So the bullet is your buddy, and Owl's doing very nice, but he's gonna purposely retry for the E-Tank like a madman.
You'll love to see somebody going for the E-Tank strat here.
Yeah, and he like reset twice because of it. So at the end of the day, it might balance out in time. So what's gonna happen here, guys, if he does get all the E-Tanks, it's going to allow him to skip the final section completely. So there's 5 sections. If you get the keys in the first 4 sections, you get to skip section 5. As we see Brickman make his way to the Unbeelievable Kaizo level. Mandatory. Man, so much action, Lime. It's hard to focus my attention.
Yeah, it really is. I love seeing CC go for these strats here.
JDE's at home, loving every second of it. Touch my E-Tank, Owl! Touch my E-Tank! And he's gonna get rewarded, too. I mean, of course he's losing time doing it, but it's nice to see, because ultimately, yes, he will be skipping the final section, but at the cost of how many attempts dying?
Well, it's cool because it gives the player the option if they wanna go for it or not, you know?
It's true, but with options bring confusion. So it's our job as creators to really make this stuff obvious. If you're new to the game and you look at the screen on the bottom left, you have no idea what's going on. There's conveyors and lasers and magnets and E-Tanks and keys and doors, and it's just almost very cryptic. So you kind of have to know the game, and if you don't, you can check the helps and gift tutorials that we provide to just kind of give players a heads up, like, hey, this does exist, and you won't be blind playing it. Yo! Brickman doing the corner roll. Man, this song's a banger. Let's just enjoy it a second.
CC continuing down the E-Tank path. You love to see it.
And gets it.
Early.
He does. He gets rewarded.
Yep.
Now he's losing content because he got the keys. Very nice job, Owl. Love to see it. So Owl finished all 10 levels in sub 45, which is half of the time allotted for these runners. So Owl, 10 levels, in let's just say 41 minutes, or 42, whatever. Absolutely absurd. Final level, which is optional, bottom left of your screen, is created by MEKA. MEKA has 2 levels. His level 9 is called Unbelievable Mandatory Kaizo level, and this level, which is the bonus level, is called Believable Mandatory Bonus Level. So, cute little naming conventions there. But most importantly, this is the Big Daddy. This is MEKA himself pulling out all the stops, forcing the player to use not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 different buddies in one level. So if you've been paying attention to the setup of all the bonus levels each week, MEKA has a hub, and in the hub are 4 different sections. So this week is going to have a rush coil, a rush jet, a beat, and a tango section. So Owl's on section 1. He's going to be here for a minute. So let's switch over to the other runners and see how they're doing. A lot of green lime. See Kumba?
I'd love to see it.
Yeah,
Fatty
Kumba level 8.
Level.
Kumba level 8, Fatty level 9, Miria level 5, and Lunar Chris on 6. Now moving to 7. Great job.
Importantly, Miria got through the rush level.
That's what I mean. Like, I figured by the time we switch back, you know, she's out of there, man. Very nice job.
Fatty finishing up the B level. Let's go.
Great job. Unbelievable progress line.
It really, really is.
Next, and finally, for Fatty is the 10th level. Again, not optional if you're trying to accumulate those juicy points. Which, remember guys, Fatty and Owl are fighting for first place. But looks like no jinxerinos. Owl's got it in the bag. But anything can happen. Bonus level 11 is long. And let's say he does it or Fatty does it. Anything can happen still. But big GG's to Owl for finishing already. Fatty on level 10, Kumba level 8, Lunar Chris level 7. And more bangers line.
Oh yeah. It's hard to... it's really amazing how almost every song in Mega Man is a good song.
Oh yeah.
It really doesn't matter what song it is, they're all good.
Even if you don't play Mega Man, or I'm sure, you know, people know of Mega Man, and most people associate that with the music.
Oh,
Kumba!
Get
Nice puzzle, bro. That's what happens. You make a puzzle level, Kumba gets impatient, and oh man, not happy. Not happy.
Puzzle for your thoughts.
Yeah, he's not happy, but he's doing really good. But yeah, I think because there's been a lack of Chungus music in the last 2 weeks, Koopa's been at a disadvantage. I just called him Koopa, which was funny, but yeah, he left his buddy and got punished for it. We're fond of having buddies here. Hopefully you guys are watching and enjoying this race with a buddy, or maybe a foe who will turn into a buddy. Oof. Alright, let's switch back. That death was hard to see. Lunar Chris, I'm sorry. That death, I felt that one through my TV. Owl will make his way to Section 2. He's on the Rush Jet section of the bonus level. Very scary. If you take Chombey's level 3 Rush Racket and combine it with MEKA's Generosity, you get this monster of a section, which has a 1-tile Rush Jet path for your troubles.
Ooh, Brickman taking the key route. You love to see it.
Is he? Nice. Brick should be familiar with the Chase the Levels. Brick is, of course, a Kaizo veteran and an experienced Mega Man player. So he's played his fair share of bullet escorts. So hopefully everybody knows what's being thrown at them in that level. And it's the reason why it's level 10. If you've never followed a bullet in your life, you will probably struggle. Hence, JDE Final Boss. MEKA Final Boss, if you're a bonus boss.
Any boss bonuses, Erzers?
That was good. I almost died, but that was funny. Any boss bonuses in chat, though. Let's go. Wolfo cruising with this drill, just trying to trust the system. Demolish all of the walls in his path, allowing Papa Drill and Mama Drill to save Baby Drill. And then once you save Baby Drill breaks baby blocks and allows you to progress. Fish on a Stick doing a great job, trying to finish Strike Man off. He needs 4 more hits and it's over.
Quick John through...
3 more, my bad.
Concert.
Yeah. This is a section, if you look on Owl's screen, bottom left, he is on the final bonus level. This is the second to last section, and it's arguably the hardest. Tango is fine, but you can see him, he's just standing there, trying to take it all in. There's a lot of... Oh! That's fine. there's a lot of interactions and stuff being thrown at the player here. Magnet ceilings, on-off switches, on-off spikes, buttons, jet adapters, keys, indicators, UFOs, roll, tango. There's just a lot here. So this is the longest section. It's going to take people the longest to just kind of navigate. So when you see people on the bonus level, most of their time will be spent in the tango section.
Yeah, this tango section is quite the puzzle, I will say that.
Brickman going for this Eepa-Doopa.
So how much time do you think CHOMBEY is gonna spend on this section?
I don't know. Let's switch over to him and see where he's at.
Because I gotta say, I'm not really surprised to see that a few people are way ahead of CHOMBEY right now, because these levels seems a little more like puzzle than usual.
These puzzles?
Yeah, these levels seems a little more puzzly than usual, and we all know that this is not CHOMBEY's specialty.
That's exactly right. He went from Speed Week last week, which was just full throttle, shut off brain, trust creators, go ham mode, and now he's in, oh my god, I need to stop and think and do stuff in the right way or I lose mode. So there's a lot of taking it in, a lot of puzzles, and again, not CHOMBEY's specialty.
I mean, that's the beauty of the thing, right? It could be somebody else's.
Exactly.
Well, I mean, last week we did Speed Week and CHOMBEY came first, so to each his own.
Yeah, and at some point, CHOMBEY might be thinking we're like sabotaging him. Like, all right, guys, season 2 was awfully more puzzly than season 1. I mean, it's not on purpose. Okay, it's not. There's so much to show off in this game, and it's again the responsibility of the creators to really nail it. So. The creators, a lot of people forget this, but the creators can force the feeling of the player. It forces when you jump, where you jump, how you feel, when you switch weapons. The creator is in control of everything you do. And because we're showing off 11 different buddies used 11 different ways with 11 different themes and design or whatever, there's so much to take in. But CHOMBEY's very familiar with this game, but as you said, Didi, they are all naturally kind of sluggish in terms of you have to do it the correct way, and there's very little room for alternative routing. Miria wraps up level 4, very nice. Lunar Chris wraps up level 7, very nice. Okay, Kumba. Ba-ba-doopa,
really like this,
he's in there.
I really
nice
like
job.
the B level from MEKA. He had made another version of this that was much more difficult a little while back, and to see the similar idea surface again for NRS is really, really cool, because it's really fun gameplay, and you don't really get to use the Bumblebee in the way that it's showcased in this level.
Yeah, I'm actually very glad you said that, because if of course you do like what you're seeing, you can download these packs and play them all. But as Lime said, if you enjoy this B level, MEKA has another one, and Felipe in chat, there's a lot of B levels in the game, which required you to do way more fancy, harder, crazier stuff than we're doing for NRS. So in MEKA's level, he basically forces you to shoot like 3 Bs and have 3 Bs on screen at all time instead of 1, which you can imagine how crazy that gets. But as Lime said, being able to kind of cut off the fat and make a leaner, more digestible version for NRS is very nice to see. So again, big shout outs to MEKA and the racers for hopefully enjoying this and allowing this to be a staple, because in my heart of hearts, NRS is not NRS without MEKA style levels. So it means a lot to me that you said that, Line. Yo, Pavi in the building. Nice to see you, dude. Let's switch over to the others, see how they're doing as CHOMBEY enters level 10, Fatty wrapping up the bonus level as we enter the 52-minute mark. Owl is still on the bonus, which he is on the final section. He will be finishing the bonus level. As long as I don't curse or jinx him. Ooh, sorry, dude.
Wait, is Brickman also on the bonus level?
Oh yeah, Brickman's on the bonus. He's on section 2 of the bonus. He just has his splits going. Brick finished all 10 levels in 49:10. So sub 50.
Very nice. So that put Brickman in, well, wait, are we, when are we counting the end here for the players?
They just have to stop at final 10 levels. The bonus is exactly that.
After the celebration.
A lot of rush jet action on the screen here, and a lot of attractive buddy action as well. I wish I had 4 pairs of eyeballs.
I know, that would make it so much easier.
See, Wolfo just stopping and staring.
I would let you mine, but I kinda need them.
Yeah. Yeah.
You always just wear 2 pairs of glasses.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Owl has about 3 screens left, and he is done with the entire pack. Let's see how he does.
Uh-oh. Ooh, that was
That's
close.
it. He didn't have his splits running, but Owl beats all 11 levels in 53, let's just say 30, whatever. Amazing job. Absolutely absurd. GG's Owl.
And Brickman on to section 3.
So this jump on Brickman screen, you have to be standing on the cat, and then swoop-a-doopa. And you have to be standing on your cat, and then you have to swipe the button through the wall while standing on beat. Or excuse me, while standing on Tango. There we go. Could be a little cryptic. Again, nice puzzle.
Yep.
Tango's a nuisance. In Season 1, if you've been following the NRS lore, Tango is a butt kicker. He's a cute cat at the end of the day, but sometimes the cat tries to kill you. Shoutouts to Critter Climb.
We don't talk about that.
No, we do not.
Probably
Let's switch over to the others, see how they're doing, and then chances are by the time we get back, Brick will be just about wrapping up the bonus. So we see Kumba, who did not get any of the E-Tanks. He doesn't have time to get E-Tanks. E-Tanks, Shmee-Tanks. E-Tanks are like poison if you've been playing this game as long as Kumba's been. So we sees him, he's not going to mess this up, even with the curse. Nice job, Kumba. Wraps up level 10. Fatty, on the very last couple screens of the bonus, let's see if he can clutch it out. Very scary jump. Very nice job. Fatty also finishes right behind Owl. Man, Owl and Fatty were fighting for first place, and Fatty finishes like a minute or so after Owl. Absurd. Absolutely absurd. Very high caliber action. Shoutouts to Fatty. Great job, dude.
GG's, Fatty.
Kumba, finished. Yeah, Kumba finished with a 55 flat. So we now see him on the bonus level, section 1.
It's like Kumba going for a little bit of overthinking.
Overthinkerinos are good on Sundays. Yeah, so there's an... Oh, he's pulling a classic here. I think he's making this harder than he needs to. He can just jump up and place the dog there. Oh, he sees it now. Except that didn't work. He'll try it again, though, right? Oh, no. Oh, the salty wiggle! Kumba, just trust it. Place your dog on the indicator. Oh, no. He's thinking about not doing the bonus. I think. I think right now, he might be thinking about not doing the bonus. Is that what this looks like? He's pulling such a classic Kumba jump and trust. I mean, oh, Kumba. Well,
Just shows that every player thinks differently, right? Somebody else just got through there, no problem. But
well, here's the thing: he just tried it, but it didn't work. Hey, because he got clipped in the spikes, and now he sees we get the wiggle. Love to see the wiggles.
he just gave you the wiggle.
Yeah, love it.
Oh, he knows.
Yeah.
He's like, come on, nice puzzle, dude. You can just hear him saying it right now.
Oh yeah, I expect to see that P word in his feedback. Oh, we see Miri going for the slide without dropping the box, but she does let the screen fade out to take time to analyze the screen, which I do like to see, so of course I'll call it out when I see it. These players do have access to the quick reset button, which is used by using your keyboard and can hitting Control R, or binding it to your keyboard, or hitting, what is it, like jump, shoot, start, weapon switch left and right, or whatever. There's many ways to quit the level, and when you do quit the right way, you can quit out on fade out and save all those frames. But what I like to see is when Miria just kind of lets the death animation play so she can really digest why she died. So I love to see it. Nice job, Miria. Alright. I wonder if Kumba's gonna... No.
No. Don't do it, Kumba.
Oh my god. I actually would have died laughing if he jumped in there. I hope no one gets suckered for that. It's not a troll or anything, don't worry. There's a teleporter at the top of the screen in case you miss a key and have to do the section again. You might know that I'm pretty good at having soft locks in my key levels, so way to fix that is putting a teleport at the end of the section so God forbid the player misses a key, they don't get punished in soft lock. But if you do get all 6 keys and you want to snoop around and jump in the portal, you're gonna have to do the section again. See Brickman, section 3 on the bonus. See Kumba, section 2 of the bonus. Lunar Chris, section 1 of level 9. And we see Miria wrapping up Temple of Snek, level 5. So great job for Miria because she finished the first 5 levels in a sub-hour. So excluding the bonus, she is still on pace to beat all the levels, so great job.
Yep.
Let's switch over to the others, see how they're doing. Woofo! Let me see your beautiful button pressing. Got some more B puns, honey? Oof. Woofo, I'm sorry. I'm just not gonna say your name because I feel like I curse you and I want you to do good.
The second you mentioned his name, he died.
I know.
That was insane. I've never seen such skill.
Well, who else do we focus on? Let's look at Fish on a Stick, who's now starting to pierce the heavens. So again, the buddy this level is the drill, but you're gonna see him use the drill, push these boxes to progress because unless you're familiar with screen wiping, you cannot pass these boxes like a phantom spirit. You need to push them with a drill. What a banger as well. Woofo cruising. Just him and his B going for a nice... Oh, man. Let's switch over to the other runners and see how they're doing.
Doing it twice in a row?
Yeah.
That was amazing.
So we see Kumba, section 3 of the bonus, and we see Brick on the final section of the bonus. So Brickman has about 4 or 5 more screens, and he's done all 11 levels in around an hour. Oh, little juke key, Reno. Yeah.
Oh.
Yep, you gotta trust. See Miria escorting her Skullwalker buddy with maximum confidence.
Just tossing caramel left and right here. Ooh.
Yeah.
A little too much caramel that time.
Gotta be careful what you're tossing and what you're tossing it with. There's also a firewall that is behind her that's going really fast. We did slow it down for today. It used to be faster, but I'm glad we did because I just want to keep things flowing.
And it looks like, unfortunately, Kumba has made it to probably one of the toughest screens, more tough screens for him because
where he just died.
He's gonna try and brute force this.
Yeah, that screen he just died on, that section, is the hardest section of the entire bonus level 11, and it's not even close. The creator nerfed it, and it's still pretty challenging. It's not like too crazy hard. I'm not trying to make it sound like that hard, but it is pretty specific if you're not familiar. And the most important takeaway is you have to double hit this switch once the kitty is falling. So in just a moment, top left of your screen, we're going to see Kumba place his cat on the 2 blue blocks at the top. Once he's confident, he's still thinking. Meanwhile, while Kumba's thinking, Brickman is flapping. Is Kumba thinking about... I want to see your bonus rage quit. I want to see someone be like, hey, this level's cool, but I'm okay. I'm good.
I mean, to be honest, I don't have...
There it is.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
Put the titles from the some chungus.
Kuma! Shoutouts to Kuma, dude. I mean, I obviously want to see him beat all 11 levels. Like, it was a mecha level too. He loves mecha levels. Like, I feel bad that he just didn't have the patience for it. But I watched him all stream today, and he got blinded and sideswiped and confused a little bit today. So that was just the straw that broke the camel's back. I am not upset with it at all. In fact, I like to see it. Man, Kuma with this confidence. Let's go. Confidence with the K. We see Wolfo in level 10. Brickman making his way through again the final section of level 11, the bonus. Miria tossing some caramels, and Lunar Chris escorting some bees.
A frame perfect slide out of Brickman, out of the one-tile cubby. Love to see
Very
it.
nice. So final stretch for Brick. This is the hardest part of this section. Yep, you can either do a really greedy roll or a very scary baby jump there. But the better your setup is, the easier it is. And Brickman is done. Finishes with a 103, let's just say 45, whatever. Amazing, amazing job, Brick. Brickman showing you.
GG, Brickman.
Yeah, showing you how it's done, man.
NIESAN just finished with a 102 something, so I'm gonna have to time to see where they.
Who did?
NIESAN the cat.
Oh, Nisse, dude, let's go. Man, what a stacked season 2. A lot of people from season 1 returning. Yeah, true. We have a lot of people returning from season 1, and a lot of new people for season 2 as well. The core is strong. Shoot, Miria, go! Shoot! Don't kill your bow! If she canceled that last peppermint, her buddy would still be alive, but that's a lot to take in. But nice attempt.
I gotta say though, I did not think about doing it this way.
Right? Yeah, with the firewall nerf, it does allow you to get a little edge and be ahead of some stuff. In the previous version, you would not be able to do that. Wolfo enjoying this level so much, he took a screenshot of it, and he's taking a still picture frame, and he's also an artist, so he's going to draw this in watercolor and paint it, put it on his porch. AKA having a little bit of a hiccup here, but no discouragement. I'm sure he's kicking ass. Shoutouts to Wolfo. I can't even say his name. As soon as I say his name, stuff explodes. So let's switch over to the other runners. See how they're doing. Got a couple left on the other scene, I believe. Oh, there's not. Wow, we just have people finishing left and right. This is it, guys, so get comfy. We have 25 minutes left watching these last 4 between Wolfo, Miria, Lunar Chris, Fish on a Stick. So just as a quick recap, Miria is on level 6, Lunar Chris level 9, Fish on a Stick level 8, and Wolfo on the last level, level 10. Yeah, unfortunately, Miria lost a lot of time in Rush Racket, but she's been cruising in every level. Every level.
Yeah, she's been making good time.
Oh, it's so much damage. Go, go.
Yeah, we know that it's the longest level too.
Oh! No, your buddy, though. Imagine going to the store, like the grocery store, with a friend of yours. You drive there together, but you just leave him in aisle 6 and then go home.
Yeah, so what?
Okay. Yeah, you'll get a phone call later. I guess that's about it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna turn off my phone.
All right, don't go shopping with Didi, guys, or anywhere with Didi that has an aisle 7. Just don't go there. Big NRS word spelled out on top of your left. I cannot say this enough, and I'm hopefully not going to say it anymore. This will be the last time I say it, but I really hope everyone is enjoying these levels, whether you're watching or playing or making. I don't care what you're doing, as long as you're enjoying it. That's all it means to me. So I just hope you guys are genuinely appreciating and enjoying these levels. A lot of work goes into this, way more than I'm going to admit.
And speaking of words, there's 4 people that aren't even in the league that I like to thank who came out and tested levels. That's Moon, Benishos, MEKA, Xord, and
yeah, absolutely.
Branko.
Sorry, I thought you were done. I'm very bad at cutting people off because of my raw excitement. But yeah, we did have like a pseudo mini race with a bunch of other people from season 1. And it was amazing to watch them play. So big shout outs for their time coming out, just kind of giving us like, again, a pseudo race to just test the waters. So when we did have time for today, it was a little more buttoned up and more well-rounded. So big shout out to all the play testers.
You see in this level, like they usually just clean stuff and they were implemented.
Sorry, I did not hear you, Maddox.
I was just gonna say, like, a lot of the feedback that those players gave us are actually shown in the levels in some segments.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, so close, Miria.
I'm guilty of haven't been as good as that in like season 1. In season 1 it was more like, no, it's staying this way and you'll deal with it. And now season 2, I really want to make sure we're doing this right. So we genuinely value and consider every piece of feedback you give. And as Mannix said, it's reflecting. For the people who are getting their butt kicked, be glad there were nerfs. I'm not a fan of posting NRS levels and then posting, you know, the old buff versions, but sometimes it's okay. So guys, take a look out maybe for some buffed older buddy versions that people might upload. I'm a little against it because I don't want to flood with like multiple versions of the same level, but just know that these were tweaked a lot. They weren't like brutal. I'm not trying to say they were, oh, these were crazy hard before, but they were more fine-tuned just to make it a little more streamlined and obvious for the runners. Woofo? So what's really cool about this that JDE did is E-Tank setup switches left and then right and then left and then right. So depending on how much you've been paying attention through the level, you might be ready to slide left on incoming and you'll be met with a laser. So you really have to pay attention. So now Woofo sees what he could have been rewarded with if he got the keys, and he's going to have to do one final section for his trouble as he wraps up a final section of level 10. Lunacris and Fish on a Stick, they're both having an unbelievable time right now in level 9. Oh, I like what Lunacris did there. He tried to be a little fancy, and that would work if you didn't need a key, but I do love to see that.
One thing we haven't seen a single B user do sometimes is you can actually weapon switch when you have the B to let it drop the item into a safe spot. Nobody has done that yet.
Yeah, again, it's another piece of knowledge that the player might have if they have played beat levels before and just understand how canceling items work and what stays on screen, what doesn't. This game has so much to learn, can't stress it enough. But yes, you can have the buddy simply follow you like a good boy through the whole level and drop it, or be there, that was unintended, but be there when you need him to be there, or you can cancel the juice so it falls in a preemptive spot, but you don't have to stress that the buddy is on your butt the whole time. You can kind of drop him where you know he'll be, run around, get the key, and go back, and he'll be done. Kumba rage quit the bonus level Brickman, but he finished,
I would say around 50, 55.
It was 55 flat, I think, yeah. Kumba finished with a 55 flat, I think. He got hung up in a lot of spots, and he also did level 3 basically backwards somehow. Rush Racket, he like went to section 2 and then went all the way back to the beginning of the level somehow. But everyone's been playing great. Again, there's still 20 minutes left, and all of these racers are on the bare minimum level 6. Amiri is now on level 7, except I thought she won and not Strike Man, but she's about to be on level 7, so amazing job.
You said her name, Marino, of course she was gonna die.
I'm need a filler for commentary next week, I think.
Dirksy with 1 hour 10, including the bonus, 5609 for the 10 levels.
I'm sorry, who?
Dirksy.
Yo, let's go. Dirksy, another household name from Season 1. The highest point earner for Season 1. So he, again, is looking for blood. I would say more than any other competitor of the league, Dirksy I have my eye on for finishing Season 2 first place, because he came in second for Season 1. I also need to give a big shout outs to Scarf. I don't know if you're ever going to watch this VOD or if you care or whatever, but I do want to give a shout out to Scarfo, who used to be an active member in NRS and hasn't been lately. I do know all salt and personal stuff aside, if he was playing these levels, he would be appreciating them and enjoying them, I would like to think. But I do just want to give him a big shout out. I miss you, dude.
Wolfo getting denied on the last section.
Mega Buster Arena with the raid. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Enjoy the rest of the race. We have about 17 minutes left or so. So plenty of time. It's like half of a TV show. Half of an episode of South Park, including commercials.
Except
Miria,
commercials.
trying to strike down this boss and get to level 7. I probably should just stop talking about her at this point. But
She almost had it.
Yeah. Wolfo's on the bonus, so great job. Wolfo has 17 minutes left.
Hey,
Meka's
Wolfo.
bonus. I'm not sure what Wolfo's final time was on all 10 levels, but it was around 112 and a half, so very nice job. Yeah, so Strikeman's rebound striker scales damage the more it bounces off the walls, and more importantly, it has a homing effect. So you really have to respect his balls, or they will literally just come flying in your face, or you have to jump over them, or just out DPS him, which I would not recommend because they do a lot of damage as they keep bouncing off the wall. It is only a 7-hit fight, but he hits like a truck, and more importantly, they are coming for you. So be careful, respect the balls, and you'll be okay. They hit like a friggin' truck. Go me up a doopa! Wolfo, section 1 of the bonus, Ludacris and Fish on a Stick. We have some symmetry action. They're both on the same exact screen, 1 hour and 15 minutes into the race. Yo, Big Daddy G-Virus in the house. Nice to see you, dude. Could not do this event without you, so big shout outs to G-Piece. Rick, you did great. Hope you enjoyed the pack. Yo, Kame Senin, thank you so much for the positive words. We really appreciate that. Enjoy the race. G-Virus with the sub-arena, dude? Let's go. Didi and Shikushu and G-Virus all subbing during Mega Man Maker block. For all the NRS subs, let me see your Chungus emotes.
Big
Proud NRS subs.
Big Chungus.
Big Chungus is dead. Okay. Miria, I'm not even gonna look at you, but I'm giving you my energy, girl. Take my energy, kick this boss's ass. I'm not even gonna say your name again. I'm sorry for the curse. Fish on a Stick, Ludacris. We see Ludacris now ahead by a section here. See if he can keep it up. Like a beekeep. You get it? Keep it up.
Yeah, safe strike going there.
Yeah.
That was unbelievable, Marino.
It's true. Snek is known for killing people with yellow bounce balls, so anytime someone dies, I just kind of have to assume it'll happen. You really have to trust these balls and the trajectory at which you're holding jump or not holding jump. So as you see twice, Ludacris fails to do that, but you cannot blame him because if you die in mecha levels, it's probably on the section with the bounce ball. Hopefully he sees it now on his third attempt. He needs to hug the wall and go up with the ball.
Wolfo taking the accidental teleporter and getting sent back to the beginning of the level in case you had missed a key, but he did not miss a key.
Awesome. We have Queen Monica play saying, "Hi everyone, I downloaded the pack and playing these levels. I think I might throw my hat in the next NRS." Well, Queen Monica, we appreciate that. Nice to hear it. We'll be glad to have you. We'll talk about that when the time comes. And if the NRS guys are willing enough, of course, we'd love to have a season 3, but one thing at a time here. We do try to get as many people involved as possible, but as you guys know, this game's not for everyone, and it could be a little challenging, but yeah, everyone is welcome. And again, if you guys don't like buddy weeks, or you don't like friends or having friends, or you don't want to care about your friends, you can download other packs from even Season 1 or Season 2. Between both seasons, there's going to be over 300 custom levels for the League.
Yeah, that's something to be said right there. 300 custom levels just for the League alone.
And they're made by arguably the best in biz. And we try to do our best to learn from Season 1 for Season 2, from Season 2 to Season 3, etc. So this is very much all still a learning process. Speaking of learning process, Wolfo, Section 1 of the bonus level with 12.5 minutes remaining. Fish on a Stick, Lunar Chris, wrapping up level 9. And Miria, trying to just slug her way through this magnet-infested fiery inferno. Magfly's speed up.
What
nice,
stuff going on with those Magflies?
Yeah, huge shout-outs to all the finishers. You guys are beasts, man. Every one of you. Absolutely insane. And again, you can't even scoff at, like, all the runners still playing. Like, guys, these levels are hard. I dare you at home to download these levels and beat them in 90 minutes. You probably can't even do it. So big shout outs to everybody willing to put their shame and shit aside and just come on stream, press some buttons and have fun. It's very impressive to watch. Biggest takeaway is Miria. She was kind of like worried about joining the league, like, oh, maybe I can't keep up with the big boys. Well, guess what, Miria? You're on level 7 of arguably one of the toughest weeks of the league so far. So let's go, dude.
And I mean, let's just say that keeping up with the big boys is not the goal of this league.
Correct. There's two ways to look at it. Ultimately, this is a game and a league where you can download a pack and you can play in the comfort of your own home, or if you want to spice it up in a competitive environment. At the end of the day, the points are bragging rights just for fun and memes. It's really not who's gonna win or who's better. Of course, there's more experienced players, there's new players, but the idea is that we are a family, and you put all of this aside to just appreciate some good-ass Mega Man action. So if Miria can do it, anyone at home can do it.
Wolfo on Section 2 of the bonus level.
Nice job. Fish on a Stick doing... Nice job.
Ludicrous.
Wait, is he dead?
Ooh.
No, he did it. Yeah, nice job. Okay. I thought I was a seat, but Fish on a Stick playing out of his mind. See Lunar Chris, level 10, trying to escort his bullet buddy. And nice! Takes the damage boost, but gets the slide right into the dust block. Very nice job. Yeah, guys, please do not be overwhelmed or intimidated. You might be looking at this as a new person to Mega Maker and be like, wow, these levels are crazy. I could never do that. I guarantee you, any level of any NRS league, you can pick up and beat it blind within at least 20 minutes or 30. I'm very confident in that. There's enough tools and tips and hand-holding in these levels to honestly guide any new player into being able to keep up with these levels. Of course, I would advise you start on week 1 and not in tournament week. But the idea is throughout every level of both seasons, there's levels for everybody. All calibers of players, all play styles, who likes red weapons, yellow weapons, big weapons, it doesn't matter. We try to be versatile enough with everything to make it enjoyable for everybody. But you will absolutely have weeks where some people just won't like stuff because it's not their cup of tea. AKA Puzzle Week, when?
Ooh, Wolfo. Getting blocked off by the jet platform.
9 minutes left.
Loving Fish right here. Fish is like, I see this energy catching up to me. I'm just gonna drop it, take my time, keep going. We haven't seen that from many players so far.
Miria, with so much respect, I really hope she finishes this level in the next 8 minutes or so. Get those points. Because what were we looking at? Was she in 16th or 17th? So this is a really big day for her in terms of points.
Ooh.
Nice job, Wolfo. Oh, come on! All right, I'm walking away. I'll be back. How is it I say the dude's name and he dies? Like, that's, I mean, it's fun to be like, oh, hey, Marino has like a me commentator's curse jinx, Marino. Like, it's fun, but it's actually true and I'm not happy. Like, it's all fun and games until it becomes a real thing, you know? Like, it was a nice, cute joke, but now I just don't even want to talk. Okay, so...
Oh! Fish on a stick made it through the HP checker, but decided to reset because he didn't want to...
Oh, this will work, though. This works, though. Look at it! Oh!
I know it works, but...
Yeah!
He made it to the final laser and reset, not knowing that he could have drank the juice.
StutteringBeeStrategies.com. Don't go there, but... See, now I can't tell if he wants to stubborino, or if he's having a hard time trusting, or if it's just scary, or if he's trying to be fancy, or if he's scared. I don't know.
I think he's realizing section by section that he can trust that if he goes...
This is so cool. Oopa-doopa! Hello, dude? Not quite. Almost. Wow. I love to see this. There's many ways to cut a pizza, Lime. Fish on a stick is cutting it in dinosaur shapes.
Ha!
Love to see it. Trust. Trust and go. Trust and go. Speedrun event. Go. Trust. I know, again, a lot to take in, but once Fish on a Stick plays this without the shakiness of being in a competitive environment and like replays this, especially after watching the VOD or whatever, he's gonna be like, man, this was so much fun doing it without canceling and stuff. Because MEKA really goes out of his way to make these as smooth as butter. And again, I'm giving Fish on a Stick a huge shout out for being creative and doing this a completely appropriate alternative way. But I can't wait for at some point for him to be like, oh, I could have just trusted it. It's very nice. Fatty, Chombey's profile is Wave Man. JDE's should be Mega Man. Lime, do you know what my avatar is?
I think it's Stone Man.
Yeah! Shout out to Stone Man. You see Woofo thinking. As we pointed out earlier, this is the hardest, most cryptic, most puzzly, most make players rage quit your bonus level hard.
Right,
So he's thinking, he's matching to the music. I don't know if he's genuinely analyzing and breaking down the screen or if he's considering Rage Quit Part 2. I think he's just jamming to the music.
At 120, so he managed to finish.
Well, you know, he's thinking, he wants to finish this. Wolfo is no slouch.
He's not sure how to progress right now.
Fatty, if JDE's was also Waveman, then that was a mistake on my end. Maybe next season, everyone will have Waveman avatar, aka Stone Man.
Hey, Enki with the raid. Thank you very
Yo,
much.
Enki, let's go, dude. Hope you enjoyed the pack. I guess if you rated us, you're already finished with the pack, which means sub 90. So good job.
He got 120 after the bonus.
Great job. We see Kumba giving us his appropriate feedback in chat. Even though that's not a smiler emoji, Kumba. I think you clicked the wrong emote. I think you're looking for a smiler, which you can find in default if you are using a phone or a computer. Any E-Tank acquirers in chat? Mira has 2.5 minutes to do the last few sections, which these sections are very fast, but she's playing very conservative, which is okay to do. She's got to put a little pep in the step. I'm not sure if all these runners are being mindful of the splits. I would like to think she knows, oh, there's only a few minutes left, which is why she's playing nice and safe, conservative, and just, you know, trying not to die and stuff. Woofo is over it, I believe.
Yeah, it looks like Wolfo's had enough here, and Fish on a Stick cleans up the B level.
Yeah, I'm glad he got it before
Unbelievable.
time.
Fish on a Stick's got 3 minutes and, or should I say 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Do you think he can do it, Marino?
Yes. Yes. Plenty of time. You can do it twice.
Twice, he says.
Yep. Go. Every week I feel like this happens. We have like one runner trying to clutch out one extra point the final few minutes. It's always exciting. Oh wait, I can't say his name, but someone on the bottom right of the stream is trying to finish the final section in 2 minutes.
And he managed to, he died right when he managed to mention the bottom right.
Go, dude, go! Up and up, yep. Up and up, yep. Wait, did he get it? Yep, sick. Lunar Chris clutches out all 10 levels. He finished the pack in sub-estimate. Sick job, dude. Excellent job.
Very nice.
Oh yeah.
Minute and 20 seconds left.
And Miria clutches out level 7, solidifying that extra sweet point while we have a minute and 20 seconds left. And we see Woofo is not going to have enough time, unfortunately, because these sections are really long, even if he does everything perfect first try. So unfortunately, he's not going to get the bonus point, but I appreciate him sticking in there and trying to figure it out. If he didn't get hung up in this, he probably would have finished before, but we're throwing a lot at the players, guys. He just played 10 ass kickers, and now we're slapping level 11 on his desk, which is basically a puzzle, and it could be pretty confusing, especially in a competitive environment. So Woofo, amazing job, dude. Amazing. Fish on a Stick, same thing's got to be said. Does not have enough time to finish this level, but on an amazing performance.
And I mean, most people don't mind not finishing the bonus level.
Exactly, it's a bonus. So guys, as we approach the last 30 seconds of the race, I do want to say I hope everyone is enjoying the race, and I hope everyone enjoyed it. Hope the racers appreciated it, and the viewers especially are enjoying it. Stay tuned for after the race. We're just going to take a few minute break in just a moment, and when we return, we're going to watch all 11 levels of these played by myself as fast as possible, no damage. So if the runners want to maybe see how some sections could be done differently while still being fast, and just a nice overall view and breakdown of the levels so we can just talk about some play-by-plays, stick around for that video. It's coming up in a few minutes. And guys, that is the race. Amazing job, Lime. Let me hear those clappers, dude.
Hey.
Excellent job.
Hey, everybody.
Excellent job. So again, big shout outs to all 16 participants that we had kick ass for you today. I hope everyone at home really enjoyed the gameplay and the awesome Mega Man Maker action. It was really fun to watch. So just please give us a few minutes to break down. Enjoy this video in the meantime, guys, and we will be back with some more Mega Man Maker action, except no damage.
Donc, le total final de la première édition de No Reset. On définit le marathon avec 1022 $.
On est 1000 piastres overestimate.
On est 1000 piastres overestimate. On va avoir un don de 50 $ de Kaka 23, ce qui nous amène au-dessus de 2000!
C'est malade, ben raide, ça.
On a fini à 4133,48. Fait que...
Et on vient de recevoir un don de 50 $ qui fait franchir la barre des 5000 de la...
Which brought us exactly to $1,000.01.
On a battu tous les records sur Twitch.
We have raised $1,850 for the National Multiple Sclerosis Society. So, everyone, round of applause for everyone who donated.
On a officiellement dépassé notre record du LTS. 3,000! We made it!
On a battu le record de l'année passée. Yes!
Squeeze65 actually put us at exactly $3,000, and she says 3K hype!
All right, I don't want to interrupt you, but take a look at the counter.
Interrupt me. Do it.
If it's any consolation, we just broke 6,000!
You know, just a little $6,800 USD.
Yeah, let's hear it!
Hello?
On a préparé cet événement en 2 semaines pour en ramasser 9 283,91.
Wow. Hey, prochainement, en 3 jours, on va ramasser genre 20 000 piastres.
Rendu à 5 037,88.
Yes.
Woo!
Yay! Woo!
Yay. We just broke $9,000, so the marathon's not over quite yet.
There you go!
Hey! Woo! And we just broke $10,000 for the first time in No Reset's history. We're at 5 digits.
10K.
Holy shit, you guys.
Yeah. This is amazeballs.
Au Québec seulement, on compte pas les autres, seulement au Québec, on a ramassé plus de 50 000 pour des œuvres de charité.
Yeah! Big milestone!
Yes. Go DreamHack, on va doubler ça.
We reached 12K, by the way. We just did it.
Oh my god.
I know. Oh my god. 120, 222. Oh my god.
It was all worth it because we reached that 12K goal now.
We did it.
Bonjour tout le monde. Checkez, j'ai mis mon t-shirt pour l'occasion. Moi, j'y croyais, comme toutes les personnes qui ont donné pour avoir ma run. Hey, pour vrai, je suis vraiment content de pouvoir la faire.
So I'm gonna interrupt immediately again because we got $10,000 met officially, which means that we will be seeing Prince of Persia, The Forgotten Sands after this with Miss Harvey.
Donc on a eu beaucoup de dons et ça nous a permis d'atteindre le $15 000.
That's it! Let's go!
Did we just 20K it up? Can we get some oh my gosh.
What the? We have an Eternal Enigma coming in with $300 and says, just wanted to show my support for this wonderful cause and say thank you again for having me on. Sir, the pleasure and the honor was all mine. And with that, we fucking did it! $25,000! We got it!
As a lot of you know, No Reset started in 2015. It was very much a grassroots movement of just a bunch of people who enjoyed speedrunning that got together in a gaming cafe and kind of had a good night.
I started No Reset with Givaris, and basically since I started doing that, it just became second nature to me.
And it went from there. We went to LAN ETS, which got us into DreamHack Canada, which got us to DreamHack all across North America. We were traveling a lot, doing a lot of those smaller marathons, showcasing local communities and charities, pretty much all around the continent.
I first joined No Reset as a runner a few years back, and since then my job has been to recruit runners and to find people, so I've made a lot of friends while being part of this organization.
Then in 2020, the pandemic struck, so everything shifted to online.
I met No Reset when they did their first event here in Toronto a few years ago. And since then, I've been working on their back-end remote systems that have been keeping us going during these pandemic times.
Going online was very different because it was a lot more work alone. It's a bit like people who changed their work from their workplace to working at home. And now everyone's tired of working at home.
And it's a beautiful thing to see that the community is still in touch, that we stayed together throughout those trying times, and at the same time, it just hasn't been the same since either. It's something that we miss very, very dearly.
It's pretty cool that we can still do this because it joins two of my very important values and passions in life. It is helping people and play as many video games as I can.
We're super happy that right now we found the right partnership to be able to finally move along with, putting forward the first standalone event for No Reset.
This standalone is going to be our chance to bring people back together, and we cannot wait to see all those people again. I mean, doing online events is fine and fun and dandy, but I think we all miss seeing all those people. And yeah, this is our big chance to bring everybody back together.
Having the standalone is going to be a pretty cool event because we get to see everyone again.
I miss all those people. To me, they are more than just runners, they are friends, most of them.
This is going to be our first standalone event, and we can't wait to see the games and speedruns you have in store for us.
We won't be in a venue associated with either a convention or another festival. It's really our own event that we're going to be holding in mid-August with pretty much, you know, all the casual gaming, console gaming, PC gaming, arcade games, the stuff that you've come to love and expect from a speedrunning marathon of this caliber. And we're more than happy to bring all of that to the table, but most importantly, to bring all the people together, because I think we've been long overdue. And I mean, as long as the people show up, as long as we all get together, you know, we can only reach higher and higher and do better, because that's what fuels us, really. It's of course, the charity is something that's very important, and yes, the games themselves, but it's first and foremost about the people that make those events, the runners, the people attending, the volunteers, the staff, and anyone who's even just so much as retweeted one of our tweets. Everyone matters, and we just want to bring all those people together, and it's very important to us to be able to finally do that and kind of be able to realize the vision that we've had for No Reset with all the potential that I know it has, that we all know it has, and we just want to take it to the next level, and we're going to do it all together. And as always,
see you guys next mission. See you next mission.
See you next mission.
See you next mission, people.
See you next mission.
See you next mission. See you next mission, guys. See you next mission.
See you next mission, D-Force.
D-Force.
See you next mission.
See you next mission.
See you next mission.
See you next mission.
And we'll see you next mission. Thank you.
See you next mission.
See you next
mission.
See you next mission.
See you next mission.
See you next mission.
See you next mission.
See you next mission.
Bam! All right, we're back. We're hopping right into it, so do not blink, guys. This is the no damage showcase of all 11 race levels. I spent a few hours grinding these out so you guys can enjoy them, maybe learn a thing or two, and just kind of break down and talk about the levels. So, level 1, Hall of the Wild, created by QC Shallot Muscles. This level wasn't originally designed to be a level 1, but it wound up being a level 1 after we saw the complexity of the rest of the levels. We kind of tuned this to make it a level 1. So we nerfed Toadman to make it easier in terms of the amount of damage, and then move some enemies around, put more checkpoints and more Yashishis just to kind of make it flow a little better. It is true, Mega Chatterino works his ass off for your viewing pleasure, Jimmy, so enjoy the videos. You can look at these videos as discouragement, like, hey, I just got my ass kicked in these levels and I'm watching someone play them perfectly, wah. Or you can maybe learn a thing or two, you know? So hopefully people take away some stuff from the levels and appreciate the gameplay and appreciate the level design that these creators slave over. But yeah, really appreciate you guys enjoy the levels. This one's very straightforward. You have Triple Blade, take advantage of DPS and some spread shots. Or Tango, which is of course your buddy. So the buddy for level 1 is your cute cat, which is specific to roll. So you cannot use Tango as Mega Man or as roll or as base. But imagine base double jumping with Tango. Fun to think about. So some generous indicators here, just kind of keep the player moving, no confusion. Nice cute little slide there, feels like you're in the future. Again, you can only roll, you cannot spam roll because she has iframe dodge roll. So there is a cooldown on it, so you cannot spam it. So where you're rolling and when you're rolling is all a part of kind of routing the level. But the idea is to make the levels look easy. Because you can do everything that I'm doing just as well. So in this video, you see this boss took a lot more damage. In the version you guys just played, he dies in 7 hits compared to 14. But you can't even say 7 and 14 because triple blade stacks damage, so it's more like, 5 and 3. Or 6 and 4. Level 2. Meet your beat. We, as you can see by the menuing there, we went through tons of changes, routing difficulty, and yeah, so ignore this. Used to be level 3, but it's definitely level 2. Meet your beat, created by TOXIN. So of course the buddy this week is beat. We get to flap around a little bit in the summertime. It's about 6 or 7 o'clock in this level. The sun is about to set. Amazing no reset logo there for the people. So instead of having a pit that kills players, we have teleporters that happily put the player back in the level so you don't die and lose time. Same thing with here. But instead of this whole floor being pits, you get the point. Hardest part of this level is coming up. It's when you have to collect the keys towards the end, taking advantage of magnet sealing. So again, a fun fact, all these blocks I'm about to bonk off of were all spikes. So that used to be a spike, that used to be a spike, that used to be a spike, and that used to be a spike. So we nerfed this significantly, just no one's trying to die on spikes in level 2. The only way to no damage this is to manipulate the boss's shots off screen. So I'm forcing him to shoot off screen, keep his bullets not on screen, so I can get in there and not worry. Again, in a speedrun environment, you just get in there and hit him with your broom and hope for good RNG. So this is the hardest section because it's the most demanding. You're on a giant, huge, let's just say 3x3 or whatever screen layout. You have to navigate collecting pairs of keys, so you need 2 red keys, 2 blue keys to progress. And this is the hardest part of the level. If you don't trust the magnet ceilings, it can be daunting and intimidating. So you just kind of have to trust the magnet ceilings. Straightforward section here, just collect the keys and move on your way. Peaceful song too. Gotta have snow in your summer level. And now we hit the Whopper. So we're just gonna broomstick them when it's safe. Now trust the arrow. I mean, it's the only real place to go, but trying to hold some hands. This was also nerfed, used to be a lot tighter with more spikes on either side. So now it's more breathable. Imagine fighting enemies when you can make them disappear. Much faster. So be aware of that, guys. I know you've been watching these videos for a while now. Whether it's a kitty or a squid or a whopper or a doggo, you can screen wipe all of these enemies and you'll never have to fight them. So practice it, especially if you're speedrunning and make it to top 16 or whatever. I might even purposely put one in there now. And if you don't screen wipe, you're gonna lose an hour. I mean, not really, but gotta keep you on your toes. Next level, level 3. Rush Racket, created by CHOMBEY's Chimney Piece, the one and only CHOMBEY. I show off some rush chain jumping here. Some people don't know that you can chain rush jumps. It's not really effective too many times in the level, but I do show it off a little bit. And some 4-tile jumps you can make with slide, so you do not have to use rush, but he's your buddy, so just use your doggo. Yeah, this is the first real I guess, difficulty spike, if you will. This level's long and can be very punishing. These baseball guys will snipe you at any time they're on the screen. And you just have to be mindful of that. So, of course, me trying to do no damage for the sake of viewership. So you can... Again, I'm a firm believer if Mega Man takes damage, you, the viewer at home, takes damage. And it doesn't feel good when you take damage. So I try to just make this as nice on the eyes as possible. And these blue baseball guys ruined at least 2 hours worth of recordings for me. This took about 2 hours until I was happy with this recording.
I love how you say that if Mega Man takes damage, you take damage in real life, considering how you usually play.
Yeah, it's night and day. what I do for these videos versus my normal stream and playstyle, it is night and day. I don't.
Yeah, I gotta say, to me, this might have been the hardest among the first 6 or 7 levels. But you did say that there was a reason why this was level 3. You wanted the rush, beat, and tango to be level 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, I mean, we have some concepts in mind. Like, if it was up to me, Color Week would have been red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, brown, white, black, pink, or something. But we can't just do it that way. We try to really do it around difficulty. So it's not like my foot was down. Oh, it has to be rush, beat, and tango. First 3 levels mandatory. It did just naturally kind of work out that way. And yeah, you could maybe argue to move this with like level 3 or 4 or something. The point is all these buddies work completely different. Somebody might find Rush Coil and Rush Jet hard, but find Beat easy, or vice versa. Yeah. So difficulty is apples and oranges when you're comparing levels with themselves. But you are right. This level is a butt kicker. It's very, very long, and CHOMBEY demands specific movements from you and from your buddy. But natural movement, very straightforward. We nerfed it a lot, though. Used to be a lot tighter jumps, less juice.
No health pickups.
Yeah.
Little to no health pickups.
Of course, you can hold rush left here to slow down if you need to. I try not to do that because speedrun, but sometimes you just have to.
Just want to shout out Wolf, who actually got the tank first try there on the ladder.
Right.
Really difficult.
So, 7-hit Grenade Man fight. Fun fact, he's also weak to Rush Jet, but it's way more awkward using Rush Jet because not only do you have only one screen to fly, you have to turn around and face the opposing direction as Rush to actually shoot Grenade Man. You can be fancy though. Like if this was tool assisted, you would be killing him with both weapons and it would look really sick. But Rush Coil is definitely preferred. Just get up there, do the damage, and get out. Level 4, Angular Fireburst, created by NIESAN. This one takes advantage of Gemini laser angles off of walls or target indicators and shoot them in specific directions to do specific things like interact with on-off switches, weapon blocks, etc. And also a very high DPS weapon that will just melt anything in your path, plus Skull Barrier, which allows you to walk on spikes and or fire. Would it be a NIESAN level without some bounce balls and some Astro Gates?
This for me was the most intriguing level because it was probably the pet I had no idea of. Like that little fire guy, I had no idea what you could do.
Yeah, it's true. So this is the buddy, the Fire Met. This little cute fire guy is your buddy for the level. And we do our best to really take advantage of, I mean, as you see, JDE has a bullet for a buddy. So we have enemies as buddies. We have weapons as buddies. We have basically anything and everything in this game, whether it's an enemy, an object, or a weapon or something can be a buddy. So the diversity in these levels, I would say the creators absolutely nailed it. But you have to keep this little guy alive, keep all your buddies alive, and use him to kind of pave his own path with the pre-lit oil or the oil that he will ignite when he walks on it. Because he ultimately is what blows up the TNT and allows you to progress. So here's a 6-speed strat. So you don't have to go all the way around the room. You just get like a nice greedy one. And he even has an indicator for that strat for people who shot it on the way down. So nice indicator work there using the tiles.
Many people tried to cheese that screen and got different ways, so that was really cool.
I heard there was something Kumba, someone said Kumba cheese something somewhere. I'm gonna have to rewatch the VOD. I'm not sure what that was.
Miria also did it from the baseball guy down and just shot it like midway into the ball and it just worked.
Yeah. It was fun to see some people shoot the target by just standing still, or some people shooting in the cubby. So it was fun to see. If we have cubby gamers or target gamers, And yes, that hit at the end is intentional for free swag. Before I see, oh, he took damage, lol. You know? All for entertainment, okay? It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, even our best players went for the targets there, so it wasn't like a...
Oh, and it worked. Yeah, they cleaned house with it. It's not right or wrong. You do save frames by shooting in the cubby, but it's way more entertaining and less work for the brain and fingers to just shoot the targets and let it do the work itself. Temple of Snek, created by Hunter. Say the next difficulty spike, maybe? You have to use all of these Search Snakes in combo with the Count Bomb, so he's saying, hey, shoot 1, so you shoot 1. When he says, hey, shoot 2, you can shoot 2. So, good indicator work here, using Search Snake as your buddy to hit on-off switches and weapon blocks to navigate and progress. Best room in the level here. So much fun to do. This is the run killer because these snakes snipe you all the time. So shoutouts to this setup. This is arguably the hardest room, depending on if you overanalyze or don't know how to properly anticipate what's being thrown at you there. On-offs and stuff can be scary. Same thing said with this room. If you are not properly set up when timing with that room, you will die. And sometimes Surge Snake shoots off like a pixel or two, same thing with Gemini Laser. So if you guys replay these and you're like, oh, this doesn't work, it's off by a pixel, or the snake is being weird, or this laser's being weird. That's just part of the game, nothing that we can really do. So you'll see me shoot 3 snakes in a 2 snake zone, just to really guarantee there's no punish for shooting excess snakes. Showing off a little reflect shield, getting some love. Obviously damage boosting's way faster. So I take the bottom route because it's faster to take the bottom route and you get roll, it doesn't really change DPS. Saw some players like get Proto Man and they just got hit twice and died, which is unfortunate because they took the top route and died, but I do like to see people going out of their way. Maybe they got rewarded. Maybe if they got Proto, they would have Proto charge and can 2-hit the boss. That's the risk and reward that you get, so nice to see people go for that.
Mega Man and Proto, I think he was the only one who took that.
Look at that, just said caramel. What did that say, 2 or 3? This used to be level 2. So guys, this is pre-nerf. You're gonna see this is a little different than what you played. The firewall's way faster in this version. There was no like tutorial damage boost in the beginning, and there's way more weapon blocks and they were placed a little different. So this was pre-nerf and it used to be level 2. And now it's nerfed and it was level 6.
Yeah, the reason why you might see some differences is because we had to do some changes last minute and it would have been too difficult to change all the video making and stuff,
So you're playing as roll here, which, believe it or not, rolling or being faster than the buddy is actually bad and will punish you. So we changed it to Mega Man because there was way too much roll in this week. If you actually look at how much roll there was in the week, I think it's like it's at least half the week is roll. So she got a lot of love, nothing against her, we need to have her, but we made it Mega Man with no slide. So the current version, and that will be updated as you guys race, has Mega Man with no slide. So it's easier to kind of stay with your buddy, and you never really get ahead. But the upside of having the roll is that you can get ahead and backtrack, but again, the firewall being slower really is the nerf. And just a very straightforward vanilla boss fight here. Not much to say. It would be cool if you shot the switch and the on-offs covered you or the boss, it would one-hit KO either of you, but that doesn't work. It would have if the tiles were 1 row higher. Yeah, Miria, you did go with the Strike Man fight. It's just he does a lot of damage, and his balls are like targeting on you, so they're always gonna try to hit you. So you gotta really respect them. Level 7, created by Heavy Elite. Mag flies, speed. The scariest buddy, maybe. Janky. I've had horror story experiences with this, so I always have a love-hate relationship with magflies. This level is solid, but magflies will always be scary to me. Firewall speed, amount of boxes, and tutorial stuff. Having slider roll does not make it easier. It gives you more options, but that doesn't make it easier. Yeah, this is very straightforward. You just have to use your buddy. I don't know if you're attracted to him or he's attracted to you, but you gotta just kind of do it. Wait, this is sounding bad. Let me try that again. You gotta stick with your friend. You gotta hang around with your buddy and let him just kind of take you places, and that's it. Yeah, magflies, they can be scary. Really not much to say though. You have gyro attack, which we use instead of buster because DPS, and to get some angle shots. Shoutouts to Owl for doing this strat basically blind. That was very impressive to see. This is actually a mistake. I could have done this screen faster, but it wasn't worth the re-record. You can get faster snipes there and get a better cycle, but whatever. Also, we should have nerfed this pit. I think there should be spikes visible on this screen, but they're not, so I'm sorry if anyone jumped in there and got a surprise. Gotta get some Bunby love. Wouldn't be a speed run without some hot, fast Bunby love. And again, in a real speed run, I would be damage boosting these guys. I would be at 1 health probably by the time I got here. But out of respect for the enjoyment of the level and taking it in, I'm gonna respect everything. Those jumps are pretty tight towards the end if you're not ready. Then the last final stretch just kind of throws you to the wolves, and you just gotta trust and hold up and hope you're not gonna die. Yeah, I wanted to fix that, and I didn't write it down and I forgot, but I very much intended to make the spikes visible there because I knew someone was going to jump in there. And if you look later on in the level, there's a pit that's also covered with red blocks that you have to jump in. So it was an oversight, making the levels as hard. Next, level 8. To pierce the heavens. So this used to be level 10. There's a way much more overhauled nerf or pre-nerf version that used to be level 10, but Dr. ZEOS changed this level significantly, and now it's level 8. So I stand here and do nothing, which is actually faster than going around the little enemy there. So at the very beginning, the run, you just stand there and do nothing until the drill is off screen, and then you use the drill to climb up. It's faster than just playing it. Cool strat there. I think my favorite strat of the week is in this level. You skip tons of sections, or like 2 or 3 sections or screens or something, with a box screen wipe, which I will show off in just a second here. We did see a screen wipe today. It was nice. Okay, so right here, this box, this setup, you can do this just at home, just as easy. Turn around, take damage, and then when you slide, box disappears. So you can skip having to do all those sections to the left. You never expect to do anyone to do that in a blind setting. The only takeaway from this is be mindful of enemies or objects that are in your path that you have control to screen wipe. Given this certain scenario, you just might find yourself in a spot where you can just dash jump or move a certain way, and your problem is just simply vanished. It does take practice though. It's a really good speed strat. Hardest part of the level, I would argue, is chasing this drill all the way back with those ladders I mean, yes, you have double jump, but it does get a little congested down there and a little scary. So I would say the way back from the little buddy there is arguably the hardest part. So now we're going to use Papa Drill and Mama Drill here to break our way, and now we're going to go get Baby Drill. Can't have the Baby Drill without the Mama and Papa Drill. So here's the Baby Drill. He's going to clear the path for us like a good boy. Now, we're going to go through the path that the Baby Drill broke for us. Kill the Baby Drill, which is illegal. And now kill the Papa Drill. And go fast! And now here's a 6-speed strat. So you don't need the key or to go around the room, but that is way harder than it looks. You have to basically perfectly shoot Party Ball and use your frames to climb down the ladder without the drill killing you. It's way harder than it looks, but I promise if you're going to grind out this level, that is the strat. You don't have to get the key, you don't have to do anything. And it's really fun. Okay, this level is actually like a first try, no splicerino. First take. People might know that I love MEKA levels, and he's probably just my favorite creator of all time, just because I've been playing his levels for like 5 years or something, or like 4 or whatever. But this level is the bee's knees. This is Unbeelievable mandatory Kaizo level. It's not really a Kaizo, but if you didn't know any better, you could probably think it is. I mean, it is pretty precise. It's maybe a Kaizo light. There's talk there, but I'm not going to talk about it. Enjoy the level. It's fun, it's flashy, it's fair, and it's good. And it's made by MEKA. I do get to show off the cancel strat towards the end of this level. So you'll see, obviously, the theme here is your buddy. He's going to bring juice with you along the entire ride, so you want to keep him on screen, and you got to be fast enough. But as you see there, I canceled the juice and just kind of left it in the pool. Now I don't have to worry about the bee. I can just go back, get the juice that was waiting for me. It's way more fun to do it the normal way because it's really cool having the bee on your ass the whole time. It feels really good. But yeah, I just kind of want to show it off so people know it exists in case something like this comes up in the future. As we saw Fish on a Stick do, he played this level like from a different planet, and it was amazing to watch. He did tons of cancels, tons of stopping, and had the bee drop spots like everywhere, and it was very well done. I have to give a shout out to Fish there. And if you do this first try, guys, you can end the level early. So MEKA set it up so if you first try the final section, you can grab the orb and not have to go around and waste quote-unquote 6 count bomb seconds. Level 10. Not really level 10, but if you've never escorted a bullet in your life, it could be cryptic, and especially with the E-Tank checker, this could just be very daunting and overwhelming and confusing to people. So it's still pretty challenging. Level 10, my bullet buddy and I, JDE's escort bullet buddy level. If you know anything about me or my streams, you know that I love escort levels, and if you want to play good levels, JDE has a egg or an egg escort level where you escort little eggs. It's the best escort level in Mega Maker. So if you enjoy escort levels, play the egg level. It is excellent. But same concept here. Pay attention to the bullet, keep the bullet on stream, keep the bullet on screen, and use it to pop the dust block at the very end. So there's a fun fact. You can get to the very end of this without needing the bullet, and then you can screen wipe the dust block, but if you do that, the dust block is actually an invisible tile. So you can screen wipe it, and it looks like it's gone, and you can climb the ladder, but when you climb it, there's still a solid there. So you actually cannot cheese it with a screen wipe. I definitely tried. Amazing level, very, very fun, good indicator placement, very smooth stuff. Get to show off some menu gameplay too, which you never get to see. Optimal ass menus. Shoutouts to NRS, Mega Man Maker, JDE, all the names that you see sprinkled on the level. And of course, for sake of showcase, we're going to grab the E-Tank, take the E-Tank path. As much as I would like to show off more content, which is showing the final section, I think it was more critical to show off the actual setup and the reward in case it comes up again in the future. So that's it. 4 sections instead of 5. Easy level. The final level, spooky bonus level. is called Believable Mandatory Bonus Level, created by MEKA. So this is the final bonus level of Season 2. Shoutouts to MEKA for the bonus levels. All of the bonus levels have a hub setup, so 4 sections, 4 weapons, every setup is the same. So the reason why this level finishes with the word buy instead of NRS is because this is the last bonus level. So now's a good time to remind people, next week is Retro Week, and it is the last week to get points. So if you're ranked 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th, around there, and a nice strong victory for you would bump you up, it's the last week to get points next week, guys. So I hope everyone's enjoying the season. I hope, again, all points and bragging rights and crap aside, people are just having fun with the league and with the levels. This pack will be available to play in its entirety within the next few days, once all the creators upload them. It's hard to talk about this level and keep up with it as I go. Commentary would be like, oh, you rush coil, shoot the button, grab the key, go down here, shoot the portal, go up here, use rush jet, shoot the rush jet block. You go in here and then you hop on rush jet and then you jump up and you squeeze rush jet in the sandwich, then you jump down and you jump on 2 UFOs, back on rush, lowering rush down, shooting through the rush jet, grab up, get the key, jump down, back on rush, get the second key, put rush through the second sandwich, jump up UFO jet platform, key, rush jet, back through the sandwich, and now the smaller sandwich, rush jet through the jet platform, up to the little indicator, down to the UFO, grabbing 2 juice, up 2 UFOs, up, rush, down the tighter sandwich, green key, right into the 1 tile cubby on a Sunday, gotta have it, shoot the red button, inside rush, inside the key, inside the door, and inside the teleport, we go to section 3, which is Tango. You got a broomstick, a green girl, and a green cat. You gotta jump on your cat, swipe the button, use the broom. You gotta jump up here, you gotta jump on this, you gotta use your cat, jump down here, hit the switch again. Jump on your cat, grab the green key, because we're green with a green girl and a green cat. Jump up here, grab the green cat, grab the green key, grab it, yep, get your buttons in there, jump up the cubby, jump down, hit, switch the button, hit the bomb, wait for the bomb, explode the bomb, get up the ice, hit on the button, grab the key, roll through magnet 1, roll through magnet 2, chance to breathe, get back up here where we were before, now revisiting the entire beginning, going back and back, hitting a button, jumping on Tango, placing Tango, jumping back down, hitting button once, hitting button twice, getting back up on the cat, jumping back down, grab juice, say no juice, we have enough, roll, hit the button, grab the key, go through the door and up the teleport. As we enter the final section, we get the red broomstick instead of the green broomstick. We jump up here with our cat, grab the green key, use beat, we flap up to the box, we flap down to the middle, go through the middle, grab the green key, flap all the way up to beat, go through the middle, grab the green key, don't touch the UFO, roll through transition, become Mega Man! Grab the green key, go scarily through the bottom while pooping your pants, holding left on rush, shooting dust blocks as fast as you can, grabbing keys, shooting ducks blocks as fast as you can, still pooping your pants, you gotta switch back to rush jet, switch back to rush coil, jump up, rush coil all the way to the left, grab the key in the cubby, get a little splish splash on the water for your journey, go back up, all these indicators, we're placing rush once, placing rush twice, we're placing rush 3 times, we're placing rush 4 times, we're placing rush the 5th time, become roll, grab Yashishi, use cat, jump on magnet ceiling, use cat, jump on cat, roll off cat, use cat up to the ceiling after we swipe an invisible enemy with a broom, in the teleporter, go down, hit the door, grab the buy, and bye! That's it.
I went to the bathroom, can you repeat that?
Yeah, so what you do is you grab Tango, you go, okay, guys, that's it. Season 2, Week 7, Buddy Week. It was a blast to work on. I took a week off of streaming to focus on this pack. I took some time off of work to work on this pack. I am committed for everyone to have a good-ass, fun-ass time. I don't care if you're an admin or a viewer or a racer or a creator, guys. I'm here for you. Let me hear your feedback, good, bad, and ugly. Again, thank you to everyone involved. I hope everyone enjoyed the league, enjoyed the week. Give me your feedback, and thank you to everybody. I'm super hyped up. My heart is pounding. I'm going to walk away gently and slowly. And Lionwax, if you're here, sign us off, dude. And guys, thank you again across the board. Amazing day.
Hey, that was a great presentation, Marino. That was really nice seeing that damageless video. And thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it, along with all the creators and the commentators and the people behind the scenes. We appreciate you coming out and watching. And I hope you guys enjoyed this week's edition of NRS Buddy Week. Next week we have Retro Week, which is going to be a lot of fun. So be excited for next week when these levels go live.
That's right. Again, guys, thank you so much for your time here. Big shout outs to the NRS boys. Guys, go enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and we'll see you next week.
And finally, just big shout out to the like 15 people who tested out those levels.
Yeah, for sure. Big chungus, big chungus, big chungus.
All right, I'm
big,
off.
Big,
Bye.
Bye. Big chungus, big chungus.